Morning. We are starting very early today. Um, because I had an urge to do a little something, but we're keeping it a secret. Uh, no jinxing myself pretty much. But I've been doing some practicing. Last night, I got the urge to do something and I've been doing some, what's the word I'm looking for? Practice, I suppose. But yeah, I'm sure you've seen my NES in the background every once in a while, and yeah, it actually is functioning. And I'm using it to play Ninja Gaiden 1. Uh, Let me see. Turn it off real quick. So I found a what you call it? Uh, an AV double-sided cord. So I was able to plug it into the side of my NES into my AV to HDMI converter. So yeah, so I have a first one and as well as the entire trilogy, including 3. So yeah, I've played the entire series on actual hardware a few times, um, but now that I actually can play them streaming wise, I think it'll be a cool idea and get more use out of my NES. So really make sure that's in there. There you go. Morning. You showing up early today? Yeah. So I'm gonna have to re-put it back in, but the plan is to play um original Ninja Gaiden on actual hardware. I do have my Wii ready to go if we have to do that. Um, but yeah. Go. Yeah. What are the odds of anyone having an NES this day and age that works? Today I've been playing. Ooh, how was it? How was it playing Vanquish? Was it your first time? Dude, look, how cool is this? This is an actual NES that I'm streaming. That's crazy to me. And let me know how the audio is. I did some settings as well last night, so hopefully it sounds just fine. I'm about to complete Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge on Master Ninja. Ooh, nice. How are you liking it so far? I thought it was pretty solid on Master Ninja. I think it had like a cool balance, but be warned about Ultimate Ninja. Prices get extremely high, so I think it's a good third-person shooter. 7.5 out of 10. Nice. Then never playing it again. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, for me, I like to do the challenge of going on to the higher modes, but um afterwards I just like to play normal after that. Okay, so yeah, I do have like an actual NES controller. So yeah, this is the real deal, full all original stuff going on here. So yeah, I was doing some what's the phrase I think works best? Theory crafting, there we go. Theory crafting. Nothing crazy. I just want to see how things go. I'm not gonna say much. I don't want to put pressure on myself or jinx anything. Yeah, we'll see how things go. I'm streaming really early today, because this might take a while. There's no guarantee whatever I'm aiming for will actually happen today. Fingers crossed. So yeah, we're gonna have ourselves a cool little day, I hope. Oh, there we go. You're playing on the NES? Yes, I am on actual real hardware. I'm really shocked it's working right now. I just set this up like a minute ago. I always have my NES right next to me, set up whenever I want to play it. I also have a little CRT, a 9-inch one, like a personal, like a desk one. So I use it to play my NES and my Wii for like emulation. But yeah, and I just found my, I said this earlier, but I found my AVT, a double-sided AV cord, like the white, yellow, red, those plastic connectors. So yeah, I'm like, oh, I can definitely use this to plug into my AV to HD converter. And yeah, that's how it's on screen now. It does, the converter does stretch it though, I noticed. So it's not like the actual aspect ratio, but it's not too bad. I play this on all sorts of different screens at this point, so it's not too crazy. I was playing a lot on my Wii this morning. Yeah. Also, I didn't feel most level design fully utilized the movement to its full potential. And weapon upgrade system is stupid. I also didn't like slow walking talking sections. Yeah, I have a lot to say about that game as well when we get there. Cause from what I remember, the upgrade system is like you have to have a gun that you never used. So it has to be full ammo for it to actually to be upgraded or something like that. It was very strange. Yeah, it seemed very strange. But so we'll get there when we get there. And the movement, when I remember, a lot of the enemies are hit scan, not projectile based. So it's cool you have the movement. But when there's hit scan enemies, movement's kind of, you know, null and void to an extent. But yeah, we'll get there when I make the video. That's definitely gonna be an interesting one. Okay. Okay. 1 second. He always looks like Chewbacca to me. The problem with Vanquish is the big gap between hard and God hard. Ooh. I've only played on like normal and stuff, so I can't say for sure. But whenever we get there to make a video, I'll try my best to beat that mode. But we'll see. I played Rising Revengeance for the first time. The combat is awesome, but camera is killing me. Well, I'm glad you're liking the combat. But yeah, camera is always going to be like a I think that's a thing for 3D games in general. I think it's fine most times, but since we're playing action games with a 3D camera, you really need to learn how to master it and like point it in the right direction. Like I've made it a point to never mention it, like the camera, because this is something we each individually have to master on our own. Like it's not the game's fault. I don't feel like anyways. Yeah, this is something we have to get used to over time. Hard is normal. God hard is like the final chapter of Final Fight. Oh, so it's just very intense, chaotic, and I'm guessing a little unfair to some extent. Real hardware, yep. My guy, you're 7 years old. In heart, I am. In spirit, always felt like I was an old soul, I suppose. Yeah, you gotta keep this stuff alive, man. Gotta keep it alive. And this was like a spur of the moment sort of thing too. I was just gonna play on my Wii like I usually do, like emulating stuff. But yeah, I got this working just right now, so that made me even more hyped to get a stream going. Doing a little practicing for no particular reason. I don't. Yeah, we'll just keep that a secret for now. Yeah, I'm just glad this thing works, honestly. I did get it for a good price, but sometimes things have a low price for a reason, so. But I was able to play like the entire NES trilogy, like in a few goes back to back without anything happening, so seems all right. Okay. I definitely got to get used to this controller. Cause I use the Wii Pro controller a lot, and the size of the D-pad is perfect for me. This one's a bit tinier, but nice. Yeah, most 3D action games have camera near the wall. Yeah, that's the thing too. It gets caught in the wall. It should just phase through it like God Hand. Even Rising Zan has a phase through the wall, which is pretty cool. Yeah, because that goes a long way for just general clarity. And with action games, you have to pay attention to all sorts of enemy tells, so you gotta parry towards enemies, but it's hard to adapt to the right direction because okay. Hey, what's up Blue? Yeah, and morning everyone. What are you guys doing up so early other than tuning in the meantime? I know this is a very early stream than my usual. Oh, I forgot you can just walk off the edge there. Yeah, I used one extra spin slash than I needed, but it should be fine. Is dinner time? Oh, wow. What time is it then? Like 6 or 7 p.m.? For me, it's 9:28 a.m. Yeah, definitely in different time zones. Oh, I shouldn't have skipped it. We should have seen it for the first time at the very least. It's a classic. Speaking of like cinematics in Ninja Gaiden, it's no surprise to me that Ninja Gaiden 3 went the route that it did. Because this series is pretty famous for its cinematics. The Tecmo Theater, I think it was called, like in the advertisements. Like I was looking into it to like bring it up in the Razor's Edge video, but yeah, it was getting long enough. So yeah, it's an interesting part of its history being cinematic to a certain extent. There's a weapon here that I don't want to pick up. Oh, never mind. I forgot. I died earlier. My bad. It's all good. Yeah, it was always like a selling point that it was sort of this cinematic adventure, pretty much. And the fact that he brought back the writer from the NES games, I can see why he wanted to capture that again in some way. But making Ryu this sort of humanizing him wasn't the way to go, but yeah. A little risky, just rushing forward there, but I think you could just walk off on that part. Yeah, without the cinematics and being oh, okay, yeah, cinematics and being fast-paced with wall jumps, it would be another Castlevania clone. Yeah, that is true. So yeah, this was like, what's the word I'm looking for? Revolutionary? Having this sort of like manga-esque like panels, you know, little movement and stuff like that. Even when I first played these games 5 years ago, 6 years ago, it still amazed me, even though like I was definitely not in the age range when these came out. But I still highly appreciated these games. 12 p.m. Oh, okay. So, like lunchtime, yeah. Okay. I will say the cinematics in 2 are incredible. Like the thumbnail for my live streams are from Ninja Gaiden 2. The artwork is pretty damn good in that game. It's unfortunate 3 became a little worse. I don't know why it kind of downgraded. But yeah. Ninja Gaiden 2 has by far the best sprite work in the game, in the series. Oh. It's fine though, we got health right here. Nice. Bum, bum, bum. I will say now, expect a lot of resets coming up. For the time being, I'm just warming up to the NES controller. But We'll start from the beginning for no particular reason. Ooh, I forgot about that. That pickup being there. It's fine though. Oh, I keep forgetting. That's fine. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I was sort of practicing that this morning. Where all these pickups are. Because I really need to keep the spin slash for what I'm doing. Which is a little secret for now. Get rid of those guys. I might as well grab this. There we go, got some health back. Yeah, I do this way. Trying to do the intended version is pretty tough. I tried so many times the first time I played this game, but once I found out about the little phasing to the ceiling, it was a lot more consistent. Oh crap. No, I think we're screwed. You have the whole floor covered. Bum bum bum. If we game over, we'll just reset. But the fact we got this far is pretty all right. I'll just skip that. Yeah, spin slash really helps against these guys. Wait for him to despawn, and there you go. Oh, I was pressing jump. The reset button. We're gonna be seeing that a lot going forward. Was Ragebound so bad that you ooh, I wouldn't say it's so bad. I just think it's too long. If I can succeed with what I'm practicing to do, that run's gonna be like 20 minutes long. And I think that's perfect. I think the playthrough I have right now on my playlist is like 35 minutes. So like that had a lot of mess ups, but it was still very speedy overall. But yeah, Ragebound is just a little too long. I like the mechanics, I like the level design and bosses, but it's just a tiny bit too long. Because like that game is as long or even longer than the entire NES trilogy, and I can't help but think, is this single game as legendary as that trilogy? It's not really trying to be, I know that, but I just can't help but see it that way at times. What is your opinions on Strider 2? I liked it a lot. I like the the visuals, obviously. I like the 2D sprite in a 3D environment. I really like the PS1 like low poly look. That's why I wanted to play Anheinder again. I want to have some more PS1 goodness. But yeah, the movement is really fun. The level design makes good use of it. My only complaint were the bosses. Like, I do like the fact it became a boss rush, but with the emphasis on bosses, you would want them to be pretty well made. But they're pretty simple. Like, very, very simple. Like, a lot of the time you can just hold crouch and you'll be just fine. Okay, I really have to focus on that corner. It's super tight for no reason. But yeah, a lot of the bosses were way too simple for their own good. And yeah, that's the unfortunate part. They put a lot of emphasis on the bosses, so I would have liked for them to be more developed, but that honestly just might be a staple of Strider, because Strider Genesis is the same way. They're not really, what's the word, fully developed. And even in the NES game, I was playing a little bit, and those things are also huge pushovers. Yeah, I don't mind I lost my spin slash there because we're gonna swap it out anyways. But yeah, just the I like the fact it's more emphasis on bosses, but I wanted it, if it's gonna go all out with bosses, they should be pretty involved, but that's pretty much all I have to say for Strider 2. I definitely like it overall though. Definitely worth playing. Oof, that's always a scary. There's a few scary type platforms like that. Oh, there we go. Let me see. I played the game a few months ago. Thought it was pretty neat. Yeah, it's a pretty neat game overall. Practicing Ninja Gaiden is easier compared to Castlevania. At least they let you continue from the last section. The Castlevania, if you have the game over, you need to practice the stage. Yeah, this game is surprisingly whatchamacallit, lenient in its checkpoint system. I know the famous Return to 6-1 thing that actually wasn't there before. On the Famicom version, you just went back to 6-3, I want to say. So yeah, they put you further back. I think it was unintentional. I think it's a glitch in this version. It wasn't supposed to be this way, but I kind of see it as a double-edged sword, because you do get better at 6-1 and 6-2. And you actually get to carry over all your ninpo into the boss fight, because after the first phase you lose everything. You do get healed, but they take away your ninpo. So yeah, if you go back with like Spin Slash again, or just even Inferno, you can finish off the last phase you left that at, where you left off. Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Okay, I think I'm fine on items now. I don't want to pick up something by accident. There we go. Okay, I just beat this game a few days ago, Wild Times. Well, how'd you like it? Because this is a very classic game, so I can imagine not a lot of people are going back to it, but still holds up. Strider is great if that's what you're talking about. Oh yeah, it's about finding the rhythm and the place to stand and spam attack on. Yeah, pretty much. Not too dynamic. However, the aspects of getting there is fun. Yeah, it's definitely speedy and like it just feels fun to press buttons in that game. Ooh, I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, I said this during the Strider streams, but I really wish Capcom joined in on the fun by making a Strider game. But when I was looking into Strider, when it came out, they actually had something called the Year of the Strider, because they had arcade games, they had the manga, and something else. They pretty much did a full like media blitz with Strider when it first came out, like putting it on every medium they could have. So they had that sort of thought process with the series before, but not in the modern times, I guess. I think Strider 2 is a weak 2D action platformer compared to its rivals on the PS1, like Mega Man X4, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Yeah, I definitely prefer. Yeah, I actually have all those games on my like best of list. I need to go back and replay Symphony of the Night again. But yeah, X4 I really like, and I really like Klonoa. Same director as this game, funny enough. I didn't even know that at the time, but made me like it even more. Oh yeah, I'll just use it. But yeah, I want to play Castlevania Soten again, because it's pretty much like the greatest hits of Castlevania. With all the bosses from 3, 4, you collect all the Vlad parts like Castlevania 2. You fight all the like universal monsters in the second castle. Like the entire thing is just a love letter to Castlevania as a whole, which is pretty cool. But it's been a long time since I've played it, so I need to get a refresher. I was thinking about learning the all bosses, like a playthrough for that game, like for Halloween. But I'm still deciding on that. I actually have I think 4 games I want to play for Halloween. So I want to mix it up from the ninja stuff when we get there. Yeah, I think I'm actually really looking forward to October now. The stuff we're going to be playing. But we'll see. We'll see it soon enough. Oh crap. Okay, not bad. But yeah, another PS1 action game I recommend is Castlevania Chronicles. It's pretty much a remake of one. Again, there's quite a few of them. But that one's really good. Really, well, all the Castlevanias have good music, but that one's a standout for sure. I watched some of your old streams for Einhander, Actraiser 2, and Gunsweeper. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's unfortunate I couldn't beat Actraiser 2 in that stream. It was more of like a showcase of what that game was, because it's pretty damn interesting. Oh yeah, unfortunately, again, it gets shunned a lot of the time for not being this hybrid game of like a city builder and action platformer. And I know why, because that was such a large selling point, like its identity. But the stuff they did for 2 is pretty insane, like mechanically. It's a very creative game. I put it up there next to Hagane in terms of mechanics. And yeah, Ghost Reaper, that's a really interesting game. It's made by Natsume. So yeah, if you liked any of their games, you'll most likely like that one as well. Very solid action platformer. And I think I did better in my first Einhander video, because that was like the very first time I played the game. I think I just went in blind in that stream. Yeah, I had to go forward a bit more than last time. If only I made it here to get the heal, but we're just warming up a bit. We got a long day ahead of us, pretty much. It's not weak, it's just different. I love X4. Yeah, I really like X4 as well. I never played X in that game. I've only used Hero for obvious reasons. But yeah, I really liked Extreme 2, surprisingly. The Game Boy Color X game. Okay. This has the regular Shuriken Star, which we don't want. Look how tight that jump is. I almost fell, even though I was on the edge. Okay, make it a bit easier. Okay. Oh, I still somehow missed him. You can just walk over it. One of these days, I'll play TMNT on the NES. But again, we have 2 months before Ninja Gaiden 4, so I have a lot of time to play more Ninja games. So I hope you like 40-year-old games as much as I do, because they're gonna be popping up for quite a while. Okay, I need to pick up this red Nimpo. Let him despawn, then go. Okay, that's not the worst part, actually. Yeah, my jump button was a little gummy the first time. Okay. This is one of the few tricky parts in the game. Ooh, I barely. Whew. Okay. Yeesh. Okay, we're fine. And that's the stage, pretty much. Just gotta walk forward. 1, 2, and we're done. Oh, there we go. Mouth. There we go. Spin to win. Speaking of Mega Man X, I went back and played X6, and honestly, I probably you're the only one who likes it, because of my tolerance. Parts of it seems rather half-baked. That's interesting to hear, because yeah, I've only heard like negative things about that game. Anything past X4, you hear nothing but bad things about the games. But again, that's all from like hearsay, so I can't really say for sure, like myself, how true that is, pretty much. One day though. Yeah, before I would just try to ignore this part as much as I could, but who would have guessed it, taking your time can be pretty helpful in certain areas. There we go. Getting hit only once is not too bad. I never knew this until this morning. But you can despawn this guy by standing in this little black like shadow. I played this game I don't know how many times, and I never seen that. And I never knew about this either. I never knew you could climb your way up. Usually you can't go over ledges, but you can there. So that's a pretty big deal for me. What I'm trying to do. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, he backed up. Alright, as long as he didn't spawn. There you go. Yeah, if you're far enough to the left, you can just teleport up above. Okay, here it is. He's gonna spawn in again. That's fine. Okay. No! I should have just used my spin slash. I was being stingy. Yeah, each black line in front of us, I use as a marker. I'm dead. No! I should have just used my spin slash. But yeah, I was practicing that as well. It's a infamous section for a reason. There we go. I think right here. But yeah, already on the final stretch of the game. I think 6 6-3 or 6-4 was the last one. Ooh, I got super lucky there. There we go. There we go. Okay. Fingers crossed. A lot of the deaths in this game isn't from like damage. It's usually from pits. As you can tell. Oh, I don't know how I managed to miss him twice. I was trying to land on top of him as he faced to the bottom, but okay. We'll get it down eventually. Oop. Yeah, and the birds are glitched as well. They do 3 damage instead of 1. I think in the Famicom version they just do 1. And they pretty much swap damage values with guns. Bullets do 1 pip while birds do 3, which is pretty funny. Like, how do you mess that up? But we move on. I'm really surprised I didn't get hit there. There's a spin slash down there, but I'm just gonna keep on moving. Now this is the second tough part in the game. Well, I think the 4th and final one, I think. Yeah, there's like a few problem areas for me. Okay, this is the last thing I was trying to figure out. Yeah, that wasn't really what I wanted, but I didn't die, so. Like, sometimes I'm thinking, should I just go for it? Should I do like a bob and weave, bait out a spawn sort of thing? It's hard to say. Oh. But I have a lot of Nimpo. So yeah. Yeah, don't diagonal jump. Just wait till they pass over your head. And then move in. Let him despawn. Then drop down. And then damage boost to the end. You get your health back only the first time. Not the case afterwards, but... Nice. These slash cancels are super satisfying to land. Are you gonna pick up Lost Soul Aside on launch? Probably not. Probably not. Right now I'm just on hiatus until Ninja Gaiden 4 comes out. Oh, I messed up my setup already, but it's fine. Yeah, that's my priority right now. Just taking a break until Ninja Gaiden 4 is finally released. But I do want to cover it eventually, though. That's for sure. I found out a new strategy for this boss as well. I found out every point he shoots a projectile is consistent. He does in like 5 specific parts on the stage, and they're each punishable. Before I would go down to the wire, but this has made it way more consistent for me. Like if you watch my Ninja Gaiden playthrough on my playlist right now, I think I kill him at like 5 seconds left. Yeah, very nail biting fight, but now I know a whole lot more about his like his patterns. If I can accomplish what I'm secretly doing, I think I'll make a full guide on a certain playthrough, potentially, because there's a lot that goes into what's happening. No, I walked into it. These things do 3 damage. Ah. Okay, this is serious time. One more hit, I'm dead. I'm waiting. Lightning doesn't strike twice. Okay, did they? No! Go back to 6-3. Oh, 6-1, my bad. Mega Man X5, it's not bad, but it is mediocre. Is there a reason why the X games like plummeted so hard after 4? Like, did the dev teams just like get shuffled around or something? Or was it trying to like get used to the new generation of consoles, maybe? Oh, okay, luckily he didn't fire. Nice. There we go. Oh, I didn't press left long enough. Yeah, look how much damage a single bird does. 3 damn pips of damage. There we go. But yeah, if I can carry this spin to the end of the game, we should be fine. You don't get healed anymore, but you do carry your Ninpo in sub-weapon. So that means you can just delete whatever phase you left at, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, let me just ignore that. Okay, despawned. Just read that Onimusha Way of the Sword won't be Souls-like and combat is focused on parries. Sounds about right. That's what oh, was it far enough? But that's what Warlords was, like, very timing based with the E-Sens. Positioning really mattered in that game. I don't know how I missed with my wind blade. That's the only tricky part. The bird spawns in such an awkward spot. Like it's right underneath you, which is very, very tricky. If it was anywhere else, it would be a lot more manageable. Now, the reason why I just walk forward there, and grab onto the walls, I've noticed it cancels out their spawns a whole lot sooner. If you decide to jump, which is probably what most people do, that's what I did for a long time, they still spawn in. So yeah, there are problems that follow you during that jump over a pit. So if you just walk forward, it sort of despawns them in a weird way. If I can get to 6-3, we'll be fine. That's the next checkpoint. I didn't have enough Nimpo. We're fine now. I think the heal was right there as well. All I had to do was walk forward. I was just too scared. What was the saying from Sekiro? Hesitation is death. It's pretty much what happened there. If I just walked forward, I would have been fine. Bum bum. Oh, I've never seen that before. The action might be a legit way to get rid of that guy. Make him fall off. I might have to remember that. Yeah, okay, I guess this hold forward. That's the way to go. I'm still very shaky on that part. I want to have a consistent strategy, but I guess just hold forward. Not more complicated than that. Yeah, I don't have the spin slash for the final phase, but having Inferno isn't bad either. Yeah, luckily you can still despawn him. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, so you don't get healed anymore, which sucks, but... There we go. So it's not too bad if you do die. You come back with some extra firepower, but give and take. X6 nightmare hazards are inconsistent, as they might trigger without warning or never deactivate. Ooh. Also, 0 is a unlockable by becoming a secret boss. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's what I heard the biggest complaint was. Just the nightmares. Everything else seemed fine. It was just that nightmare system. I'm sure there's a way to like work around it by avoiding certain stages in certain orders, but yeah. Once you learn that, then I'm pretty sure it's a pretty fine game. Some people consider Sekiro Souls-like. I feel like that term Souls-like has lost its meaning after a while. It's easily used as a category these days. But yeah, probably to crash grab on the brand, even if the inconsistent quality between games. Oh yeah, got to keep the name out there for people. You guys want action games minus RPG stuff? Yeah, I I will vouch for all forms of action games. Because like I say, as always, it's always down to execution. So I do like my pure action games. I like my action adventure games. I like my action RPGs. I like them all. It's just this comes down to execution. But yeah, definitely, there's a lot of action RPG games out there by a large margin. Onimusha always have RPG elements since the first game. That's true with the wind, fire, and stuff like that. But yeah, it was way more subtle. Like, cause DMC3 also has quite a few RPG elements in there. Like there is the hard counter like elements like fire, like the spiders and stuff like that. Cerberus being the best weapon because the ice hard counters a lot of the enemies and bosses. But yeah, DMC3 also has RPG stuff going on, but it's just more subtle. Now the only thing I wish for are tons of magic weapons. I disagree with the notion that X series deteriorates after X4. Can't vouch for X8 because I haven't played it, but the rest are worth trying out. Yeah, that's why that's why it's, what's the word? It's a good idea to like gather other people's like thoughts and opinions on games, but it's always important to form your own and like actually have first-hand experience with these games. That's why I've never made like a, any concrete answer to later X games because I never played them. But yeah, because I'd rather have played it myself than parrot another opinion, pretty much. From the top. But eventually though, I'll get around to the future games. Actually, X8 is on the list more than the rest, because I heard that one's actually pretty good. It's more 2D instead of like the blend X7 did, I want to say. They had mixed results from what I've heard. But I heard X8 goes back to traditional gameplay. It's just a 3D game in a 2D format. So I just kind of see it as like Contra Saturn Soldier. Like it's 3D, but mechanics and design wise is heavily in a 2D game. I need to find the right position where I won't get hit by the axe. I'm sure there's something. I was trying to find like a specific setup, but we'll find it eventually. But yeah, as a quick playthrough, that wasn't too bad. Hopefully it gets smoother over time, but yeah. I actually don't know if we got a game over that run, so it could have possibly been a 1cc playthrough, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, my D-pad input got 8 somehow. Poof. Okay, save myself a spin slash. Yeah, I knew that was a little shuriken, but like I said, we get it replaced anyways. Right here. Oh crap. Yeah, I don't like how my inputs are dropping like that. I think it's just me not using the D-pad of this controller. It's a lot tinier surface level compared to the usual D-pad I play with. That's always a tricky spot. It's got a gun for it. Oh my god. I feel like I almost slipped into the abyss right there. Oh wow. I really finished Ninja Gaiden Sigma on hard. Oh, I barely finished. I think you meant. I barely finished Ninja Gaiden Sigma on hard, but playing as Rachel is just awful, and because you were going to need that health upgrade. Yeah, it's a give and take with Sigma. Like, the positives you always hear about it is that it streamlines the adventure aspects, but how much are you streamlining when you have to play with Rachel? You know, like she has her own pauses to the pacing of that game, so it kind of takes away one thing while putting something else. Yeah, that's why I prefer black. Like, I don't mind that she's there. I still think she should have had her own like side mode. You can just like play individually, but putting it in the main campaign is pretty tough. And then to use her on higher difficulties will only get worse since she's not a fully developed character either. I'm keeping this flame for the boss, so. Oh my god. Okay. Imagine if I died there, but after escaping the pit. Oh crap. Oh, I didn't know there was a windmill shuriken. We'll make do. There we go. Its hitbox is larger than it looks, so I can just stand pretty safely away from it. Stage routing in X6 is really important if you want to avoid this stuff. Oh yeah, like the darkness parts. Yeah, I guess that sucks though, right? Because um, it kind of takes away the best part of the X games, which is having your very own like playthrough. So if there's like a one like optimal route to avoid all the little messy hazards, that kind of sucks. I'm pretty sure it still makes it enjoyable though, in its own way, but I keep forgetting to just walk off the top there. You can just hold up and the bird won't hit you. There we go. I am. Okay. Hazards are neat, but less. Yeah. Visual clarity, man. That's an important thing in action games. If you can't see, it's kind of kind of tricky. Like I remember having a pretty big problem for NG2's light and dark mechanic, like the NES Ninja Gaiden 2. Like I thought it was pretty annoying the first time I played the game. But after a while I got used to it. Took a lot of memorization though. Okay. The classic theme song. Okay. There's a windmill shark in here, so that's why I never pick it up. Yeah, so just forget it's even there. Yeah, hopefully we can accomplish what I'm practicing for. I think it'll be a fun project to put a video together about it. Like as a sort of guide. But yeah, we'll see how things go. Ooh, okay. And we have a lot of time until NG4, so I was actually gonna do this whatever I'm doing a lot further, but I was compelled to do it last night, so oh crap, that's fine. I don't remember if these are sub weapons, but only 10 info. That's not good. Oh, I used a spin slash. Walk off. Okay. And you don't even have to move right there. Just jump up and spin slash. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden Black is the best version. It should have been just optional to play as her. Yeah. Oh, you have. Oh yeah. All you have to do is block and square. Yeah. Her little like volt grapple thing is really cool. That's a cool animation. But besides that, just pretty bare bones. A lot of the girl characters were for a long time until Razor's Edge. Oh, I keep forgetting about that guy. Oh, he spawned. Okay, could have been a lot worse. Okay. Okay, let me go back. There we go. He stops at the same position every single time. Again, if I could get something done, I would like to point out all my visual cues that I'm using. I use very, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess random? That's not the right word, but it's very weird audio cues, no visual cues for my setups. Oh no. Back to the beginning. Okay, it's the second platform that has a ninja star. Yeah, after a while, I have enough ninpo to not even to check pickups anymore. It's just gotta learn how to ignore them after a while. But again, luckily the playthrough I'm trying to do is very short. 20-25 minutes is the average I've seen. So we'll see. Okay. I think just walk forward. I think that'd be good. There we go. Okay, I jump at this little purse or glass right here. Okay. Gotta remember that. Brr. I was also thinking about getting my music playlist on here as well, because I've been making like a video game little playlist, like of OST stuff. The only problem is like random ads popping up like after every other song, so that'll probably get annoying. Either hearing it all the time or having to pause and skip it every time. So yeah, luckily this music is really good, but I would have liked to mix it up because we're gonna be playing this for a while. Trying to sharpen our skills for no particular reason. Ooh, how did it hit the guy in front? Well, in the back. It's fine. Whew. This is barely 2-2. God damn. It's already stressful. Back away. It sucks you can't despawn that guy. Oh my god. Okay, I just gotta go. Go, go, go. I have a lot of ninpo, so I have no reason to stop to collect things. Oh, no! My god. On the top. Lately I've been playing modded DMC5, and I'm gonna buy another as a gift. Oh, nice. Yeah, I heard there's a mod for co-op, right? Man, if only more modern action games had like fully fledged co-op stuff. It was a really it was a huge bummer. It was sort of a half effort thing for its co-op for DMC5. It seemed like it was going to be a larger thing than it actually was. This came off half baked more than anything. Like Bayonetta 2 and Razor's Edge had full-on co-op stuff. So I'm really curious as to why 5 couldn't manage to do that. That's fine. Okay. Consistent. But it's only the beginning. Yeah, there's like one major platforming in each world pretty much. Especially the final part. Okay, there's no need for that. Oh crap. Every time feels like I barely make it. Oh my god. That's fine, that's fine, it's fine. 1 pip of damage. But again, the deaths in this game is mainly about pits, not really damage, so it's all about killing the enemies as early as possible. That's fine. Well, I'm just gonna use it. Okay. I tried to learn the the bat skip in this section, but I was never able to get it down. Just go. No! God damn it. I forgot I have to stand there and slash. I was overconfident that my spin slash hit him. Yeah, pits are your main enemy. Sometimes it feels like they magnetize towards them. Yeah, just don't get hit pretty much. Almost forgot this. Spin slash. Okay. From the top. There we go. The mod also restores the cut divergence mode, which lets you play as any character on any stage. If only they were able to let you do that on the actual game. Co-op Bloody Palace was also a feature that cut for some reason. Yeah, I'll talk about 5 when we get there, but that game was a lot of half ideas, in my opinion. Like cool concepts, but they didn't get past like any meaningful execution or development. Like it would have been cool to have chapter challenge in that game, or a fully functioning co-op mode in Bloody Palace, or the story mode. They kind of advertised it that way. But yeah, here mods make it pretty much a complete game. I don't think PC even got the special edition content that PlayStation 5 got, which is funny. Like they really just left that entire game high and dry in many aspects, but we'll get there eventually. I'm surprised I didn't hit the candle or the little pickup, but okay. I got so lucky there. Yeah, you gotta stand there and slash. Oop, there we go. Three, 1. I don't think it's considered the actual halfway point until like 5-2. Because the final stretch of the game is pretty damn long. And you take your time more often during that final stretch. There we go. I have to stand further to the right of the platform. You get automatically transitioned to this part of the stage if you're quick enough, but I took a hit. Yeah, I really don't need Ninpo, so I wonder if I should be more patient there, but okay, the next one's a windmill slash. This one's a windmill. Yeah, okay. Bum bum. Oh, he did it twice. Nice. Quick work. I still haven't forgotten how they didn't even include turbo mode. Wow. And we still have to mod it in. Damn, TMC5, man. Hey, what's up, man? What's up? Gorik17. Good morning. Well, it's 10:44 already in the morning for me. So it's getting into the afternoon. Yeah, I'm attempting, or more like practicing, for a certain goal with this game. Now, the reason why I'm so secretive is I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, or jinx whatever it is I am trying to do. But yeah, just consider it a little casual playthrough in Ninja Gaiden, where we might reset right now, probably. Again, I can just walk off. It saves me Ninpo, and it avoids all those bats and stuff. After a while, it's become a sort of like a rhythm game. It's all about pressing the right inputs at the right time. Because missing a note will kill you. So yeah, I'm gonna have to 100% this song eventually. I mean, what? I didn't say that. Oh, I forgot to use my spin slash on those guys, but it is fine. Extra content like music, alternate announcers, and the better motorcycle must be bought. Ooh, that's weird. Yeah, that game is very strange to me. Very strange. But I like DMC4, so who am I to talk? Okay. This has the weapon. Holy crap. I don't know why that jump is so tight. Let that dagger go on. Okay. Hopefully we can get to stage 4 or world 4 anytime soon. Okay. Yep. I wonder if I should just try to keep my spin slash. Because using the fire wheel is killing me on that part. Because it replaces your spin. So yeah, I'm left with nothing afterwards. So I'm gonna see what I can do. Yeah, I feel like this is possible. We have quite the way to go. Oh, 1 second. Oopsie daisy. Oh no. 1 second. Okay. I was checking something. But yeah, eventually we'll get it down, but there we go. Oh yeah. Like I was saying, I think it's possible for me. It's just like one hit and you're dead from a pit is a thing. Yeah, I didn't pick up the spin slash, but not a biggie. I hate the acting boss so much. I abused save states because I was just done with this BS. Was it the jumping one? I think that's Act 3. But yeah, it's all about mastery and a bit of perfection at times. That's what makes it fun, to sort of like optimize your Jesus, your route and stuff like that, and sort of be consistent with it. That's the fun with these games for me. But I'm adding an extra challenge to the typical run I would do. So it's a little bit more difficult, but yeah, now I gotta play perfect and not just consistent. So that's a big hurdle I gotta get over right now. Like I think I'm confident enough to just beat the game without without restrictions. But what I'm trying to do is very taxing. Because it's an extra extra stress that you don't usually have. But I'm sure once it's normal then it's fine, but you gotta build up the extra consistency. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, hopefully keeping the windmill, the spin slash will help me out here. There it is, a lot easier. Now I get another one afterwards. No, holy crap, that was very scary. I wanted to despawn that inferno. Whoa, that was attacking off screen. Jeez, man. Like maybe I can wait there. I can wait for them to walk, but I'll probably try that next time. 3-1. Okay. Here's my win condition for the boss. There we go. Yeah, I try to stand on the right side of that little plank. Fire and then jump forward with it. The screen scroll will catch the bird in time. Alright, I have more than enough ninpo, I think. So, I'm gonna try to avoid picking things up I don't need. Yeah, I'm just gonna be a little more patient on that one. That falcon almost hit me. Okay, not bad. Yeah, him with the art of Inferno, makes quick work of him. But again, you have to do some routing, I guess. You gotta go left at the beginning and keep it, but yeah, it makes quick work. More interested in the sequels. Sequels as in the later NES games, or like the 3D trilogy. Oh crap. I'm dead. I just gotta hold forward, bro. Like, there's moments where you need to stop for a second, but yeah, I just gotta remember to keep going right there, because if I keep going, it won't give them enough time to attack. If I go backwards, the dogs will spawn in, so I just gotta keep holding forward. I practice 4, 5, and 6 the most this morning, like before streaming. And I even tied together 4, 5, and 6 in a straight line. It's all about tying it together in a real time playthrough. That's the hard part. With a certain limitation. But we'll see. Let's see if I can ascend past my human ways. Yeah, that's fine. So what have you guys been playing lately? We're gonna be here for a while, so. You guys been playing Vanquish, some Strider 2 sounded like. Jeez. A lot of action games out there. Keep it moving. Oh, wasted a spin slash, but it's fine. Oh, see, that time I hit both of them. But sometimes I only hit the one in the back. Very strange. Okay. Break this first and then jump. That's fine. Okay, I just need to remember to keep my spin slash for like 2-3, I want to say. Oh, right here. Well, I already lost my spin slash, so there's no point anymore. So we might be screwed already. I don't remember it being so soon to watch out for not replacing it, but yeah, I just gotta use my iframes to make it work. Okay. My God. Da da da. Da 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 da. More NES 2 and 3, yeah. Those are really good. I feel like the NES games got progressively better with each game. By a good bit. I consider Ninja Gaiden 3 like an S tier game. Even if you just play the original Famicom version, it's still a really good action platformer. The NES American version really boosted up the numbers, added more enemy spawns, made them do more damage, changed items a bit. So it's definitely more harder, but pretty damn satisfying to beat. Now I'll be a madman to attempt this undisclosed goal for that game as well, but we have all year. I want to do some crazy stuff for Year of the Ninja. Fingers crossed. I played Sigma 1, Hollow Knight, and Nayuta Boundless. I feel like I've seen that game before. Is it a Metroidvania, I think? I swear I've seen it like as I scroll through the PlayStation store from time to time. But damn, yeah, that sounds like a really fun selection of games right there. Oh crap. Are you replaying Hollow Knight, or you're playing it for the first time in anticipation for whatchamacallit, Silk Song coming out in 2 weeks? Crazy enough, it's actually real. Oof. Always scary. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. I actually don't remember. Oh yeah. Morning, Poe. Okay. So keep your weapon right here. Okay. 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 I gotta remember to take my time on this final jump to have muscle memory of just beelining it with the fire wheel to hit him. Oh crap. Just go for it. That's the spin slash right here. Really close. Okay. I'm gonna wait during the next jump. So let's see. Right here. Oy. Okay, maybe that's the plan. Just go to the right a bit. And hope for the best. Oh man, oh man. Found myself not really feeling East 8. So Nature feels more like. Oh, nice. So it's kind of like a I'm guessing top-down action RPG, or like similar to East, like you're saying. East 8. That's surprising because from what I've heard, East 8 is probably one of the more modern East games, like in that style of action RPGs. I wonder if there's a way to damage boost up there, so I don't have to take this roundabout. But at least it's just one contact damage. Okay. Oh, forgot my plan, but it's fine, I hope. That was not worth it. Okay. 3-2. Can we get to 4-3? I don't think we've seen 4-3 in a long time. Oh my god. Okay. Oof. Very close. Like, just the tiny bit of contact will send you flying off the stage right there. Not bad. I just don't care about the town building and endless text boxes. Oh, okay. Just a little different, I suppose. Hollow Knight, more like the second try because I got filtered when I first came out. Oh, okay, okay. Was it the boss fights? Because that was pretty tough for me too back in the day. Oh, no, 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 no. I already massively messed up. There we go. But yeah, the bosses is what like really caught my attention. But yeah, beating them was like a huge reward. Like it felt like an old school action platformer. Especially Hornet. Again, don't jump. I can just walk off. Yeah, the bosses were like the highlight for me. I'm not even gonna risk it. Whee. Okay. Can we get to the bridge? See ya. Okay. I'm enjoying it immensely. Well, that's good. And unlike 2D Metroid, the bosses don't suck. Yeah, that was like I do like Super Metroid and Metroid in general. But those games more focus on like the exploration and atmosphere more than the combat mechanics, like the run and gun mechanics. So yeah, some of the bosses are pretty so-so in that game. Ooh, did not mean to do that, but it's fine. Okay, worked out, I think. Ooh. You can walk off. Kill him as soon as possible. Come on. Ooh. I want the time freeze to last as long as possible. Quick juke. Okay, that's the plan. Stand there and then just hold left. See ya. Fine. I kind of wish picking up the same sub weapon would give you more ninpo. That sounds like a good idea to me. Like maybe have it be a bonus, maybe? Like a more worthwhile version. Who knows? Okay, we have 15 ninpo. We don't need anything. Crouch, jump. Okay. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Man, the music is so perfect in this game. They really capture like the intensity in this game. Like the build up, like okay, we're getting to the final stretch here in a bit. Ooh, wait a bit. I'm not risking it. Oh my god. Added variable. Hey. Jesus. Yeah, I'm really glad Ragebound matched the quality of this soundtrack. Yeesh, good luck I didn't get hit there. Go up, jump. There we go. I think I can walk off, but I don't want to risk it right now. Okay, 5-1, making progress. I hope. Is it weird the only 2D Metroid game I like is 2? I guess so, actually. Like usually the most common answers would be Zero Mission and Super on another AM2R is another one. But yeah, I think if it's the original 2 you're talking about, then I might be a unique pick. But I don't blame you, honestly. Okay. Like I have a huge bias towards handhelds and especially the Game Boy. So yeah, I'll see myself probably liking 2 a lot. Quite a bit, honestly. Like I ended up picking up the original cart. So I'm kind of obsessed with the Game Boy. Oh yeah, why you came back? Jeez, bro. I'm talking nonsense now. But yeah, just like I might be looking into it. But the whole cramped screen really sells like the whole isolated feeling that game is going for. And it's like, I really like what that game does story-wise. Like actually puts it into gameplay. Like it finds a good way to mix story with gameplay at the ending. Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay. That might have been a waste of info. But it's fine. No. Back, I say. This is terrible. I wasted a lot of info. My god. I took a lot of damage anyways. Ninja Gaiden 1 OST is such a... yeah. Very good OST. So it's... good thing it's good because we're going to be hearing the same few songs over and over. For no particular reason. I just like to make sure the reset button works. Nothing crazy. But we did get further. Hopefully we can be more consistent at getting further. But time will tell. I think that was 4-2. I think. But yeah, my problem there, I was hesitant. Oh, my bad. It's whatever. There we go. I have not tried Zero Mission yet though, so maybe that'll change. Yeah, I definitely try Zero Mission. And another Metroid 2 remake, AM2R. The fan-made game. Really high quality. And it's pretty much building off the bones of Zero Mission. So if you can play that fan remake right after Zero Mission. There we go. My gosh. Okay, gotta wait now. Have you played the Prime series at all? Like I finished ooh, holy crap. That boxer guy sends you flying, so it's really scary if you let him be. That was gonna be thrown off. But yeah, I beat Prime 1 with the Wii trilogy. I got pretty far with 2, but my save file got lost, so I just abandoned the game. I did check, and I was like 2/3 through the way, but I'm like, I'm good. And plus, I wasn't really much of a fan of the what was it called? The light dark system. But yeah. Oh, I do not want to pick up the little. Well, we lost that, but it's fine. But yeah, I need to play 3, which I think is called Corruption. Okay. Ooh. I hope they'll bring those titles back with 4 coming out. It'd be cool to have the entire trilogy on modern hardware, but okay, I gotta go for it. Wait, never mind, we'll go. Eesh. Okay. It looked like I was about to fall off. Nice. Okay. 3-1. Yeah, I don't even have a Switch 2 yet, so I can't even play Prime 4 sometime later. Like on a deep sale, which probably won't happen because console prices going up are going up over time instead of down like they used to. Like I heard the PS5 finally went up in price in the US. Kind of backwards, bro. Okay. Yeah, I gotta take care of him first. That's 3 pips of damage. Okay. Not risking it. Be patient. Okay. Ooh, that was very tricky. Okay, windmill is the next one. Okay. Nice. Took a lot of damage, so fingers crossed. Okay, very consistent. Okay. I beat Prime 1 and loved it. Prime 2 was pretty good when I played. I need to return it. Okay. Yeah, I'm still really surprised as how I need to reset. Bro. 1 second. I'm really surprised how pretty damn well they were able to translate Metroid in 3D. Walk off. There you go. Honestly, if the Team Ninja that made Ninja Gaiden Black made Other M without the restrictions of like making a control scheme, having to play a 3D game with 2D controls, that was a pretty massive request they were forced to do. But yeah, I feel like they could have made a cool Metroid game, honestly, because you can kind of see it that way with the adventure aspects. Like even that one dungeon we go in Ninja Gaiden Black, the fire and ice one, is no different from the it's pretty same idea as we saw in Prime 1. What is Metroid in general? Okay. Okay, so I gotta remember to hold the left. Juke. Jump. Hold left. Okay, they didn't despawn. That's fine. There's a heal right here anyways. Whoa, where did he go? Just disappeared. Okay. It'll become normal eventually. Crouch once and jump. That's kind of my... Is esoteric? Is that the word I was looking for? like probably 30-40 minutes ago. Like my towels are very strange and somewhat random at first. I think esoteric is the word I'm looking for. That's fine. Hoi. You notice how he side switches. It's like you can't really cross him up. He'll just turn around. And his bullets will turn around too, so. Yeah, very tricky enemy. Bro. Oh. Walk off? Okay. Okay. Yeah, all of the Prime games on modern systems would be nice. I would like that to happen for a lot more games too, just in general. I really wish my mindset was different as a kid because the critic reviews made me skip the sequels. Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, luckily there's more like, what's the word I'm looking for? More options out there, like more voices. With the power of the internet, right? Anyone can be, like a reviewer. If I can do it, then anyone can do it. I can tell you that much. Hoi! Ah! Jesus, man. Whoop. I go to this little pebble, and then that's when I throw my windmill. I'm telling you, very weird little details I look out for my patterns, but they seem to work for me anyways. That's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, and he spawned. They says heals. Okay. Not a full heal, but still pretty damn nice. Now I jump in the same spot. Right there too. Okay, focus time. Oh, I should have hit him. Okay. Screw it. That guy was freaking out at the bottom. Like me. Okay. Okay. I remember there was a basic shuriken there that I did not want to pick up. I was thinking about damage boosting up there, but I'm not gonna risk it. Okay. Okay, I gotta keep getting the sweat off my hands every few seconds. That's fine. There's a heal. Come on. There we go. Oh, okay. 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 Just gotta inch your way forward every time, or it would just respawn. Just keep running. I think it's the second. Jesus. My D-pad freaked out right there. I almost missed the landing. fine, it's fine. It'll despawn. Okay. I think this one... Okay. That was a mashing jump there. Waiting for this guy. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. I just have to walk forward. It looks complicated, but walk forward. It looks way more scary than it is. Well, it is scary actually. This ninja got in one with all these bottoms pits. Okay, we made it to 6-1. Okay. Down he goes. Are you winning, son? I hope so. I really hope so. I've been testing if my reset button works every 5 minutes. For no reason. Just wanted to see. But this is the farthest we've ever gone. Not doing anything specific. No. Jesus. This is already bad. If I don't take any more damage, I should be fine. Gotta be very patient. No. Ooh. Despawn? Okay, we're fine. Inch your way forward. Oh no. Oh, I'd have enough. Okay, I wanted to get the red. Half my health is gone. That's not good. I took way too much damage. Okay, despawned him. Ooh, that bat was really low. Come on, come on. Okay. That's a sub weapon right here, so do not break that candle. There we go. Oh, so close. The only thing I was thinking about was don't hesitate. Just keep going forward and you'll be fine. Because that's how I died last time. Like in this spot. And there was a heal right here too. Yeah, I almost made it. We'll just See if we can clutch this out. That was a pretty good run overall. So let's keep it going. That's fine. Not really. Oh, that was terrible. Alright, reset. So close. Even I'm getting sweaty. Yeah, the summer heat is not helping me either. I can tell you that much. Almost, man. The fact we got that far after being stuck at 4-3 for so long was pretty good. I say that much. I just need to remember my positioning on that part. Yeah. But I feel it. I feel it. Now, the only problem is, like, I'm not sure if you guys have the same... I feel like it's a placebo. But I feel like my buttons become more and more flush with the controller. So it doesn't have that nice feedback anymore after a while. It seems like the pressure I put doesn't register. That's not happening right now, but I've had that experience over the years. I'm surprised it wasn't a backup dog right there. There we go. This game just got 1.8 speed, man. It's gonna go back to being slow again. Seeing the early stages, but yeah. Again, the run I'm going for, which I'm pretty sure is obvious by now, it should take like 20 minutes. So the run overall is going to be pretty fast. It's just the pure execution of it is the difficult part. There's so many like knowledge checks in this game. But that's just action games in general, honestly. I think that's the only way to describe the genre. There's nothing but knowledge checks. You gotta be patient when you do like jumping left to right. Because if you're too slow on the D-pad, you get a backwards jump, which have a really short distance. So you have to be really clean on your inputs as well. I think this stage shows it the most, the little left-right stuff, but it doesn't really come up after this. That's fine. Whoa, where'd he come from? Okay, again, I want to keep my spin slash. There we go. Hey, wasted. It's fine. Be patient. Be water. I just want to double check. Okay. That's fine. Ooh, kill him in the air. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I almost wasted a spin slash, but it's fine. Speaking of pushover bosses, the bosses in this game aren't anything special either. They're on the same level as Strider, being those sort of damage boosting DPS racing sort of thing. Like Ninja Gaiden 2 made them a whole lot interesting, especially with the clone mechanic. There's some fun setups to learn. Ooh, clean. But 3 takes the cake for bosses. Oh my god. No, I missed out. It's fine. Always think of Jake from Adventure Time when I say that. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Ooh, get rid of you. Jeez Louise, bro. It's a what's the word I'm looking for? It's a continuous challenge. Like, yeah, the beginning's very straightforward. Somewhat. Like, it's still pretty tough. Yeah, but it's like a marathon of constant consistency. Like, no mistakes can be made. Slight deviations can happen, but you need to be able to recover very quick. That's a Pope point bonus. Okay. Okay. Patient. Despawn. That's points. Yeah. Ooh. Despawn. Jump. Jump forward. I remember that being the very first trick I learned for this game. Like, having to decipher that little grouping. How did I might have to. Oh yeah, I don't have enough Nimpo. I need 5. That's it. Not bad. Now I still need to be ready enough to do my sword cancels. I need to reset. Just run, just run. No time to pause. Hesitation means death. Jump. Walk off, jump, slash. Walk forward. Oh, he showed up in front this time. Okay. Yeah, I try to be quick to change my distance, my direction, so I don't get the short jump angle. Did I take damage there? I didn't. Okay, cool. I noticed I had the hit sprite. Bum 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 bum. I'm trying to think if there's a better theme song for somebody, and it's very hard to think of something right now for a lot of reasons, but bum, 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 bum. Juke. Oh yeah, gotta get rid of you. Oh, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, from off screen. From the top rope. Okay. Time to build suspense. What is really going on behind this evil deity? Yeah, see, this is the feeling I was really hoping for from Ragebound. I do like the game, but I consider it, it's, what's the word? It's a very modern indie game. It doesn't have that classic feeling to it. And that feeling is very specific. And that could be also be very picky, which I wouldn't doubt. 1 second. Okay. I gotta reset. Ooh. We're going back. Turn around, turn around. You can't retreat in Ninja Gaiden. But yeah, it's a very modern action game. So it doesn't have that, what I say, like grit, I guess, or like challenge. Well, there is like hard mode, which I like, but and there's talisman, but the talisman feel more like band-aid tacked on, sort of Kaizo like balancing rather than something more handcrafted from the get-go. But yeah, good game, but it doesn't have that classic feeling. Shadow of the Ninja Reborn, on the other hand, that's very clearly sort of thing harkens back to what I'm looking for, and for obvious reasons, right? It's made by the same crew. This is bad. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't get hit there, but okay, the small pebble. There we go. Yeah, I sound like I'm talking nonsense, but oh. Now this part's very scary because of that. Like, yeah, I can kill him, but the hammer can still come out and anti-air me and cause me to fall in the pit. Ooh, okay. On the mountainside. Drop straight down. You can hit him as you jump left. Just walk forward. You can just inch, you'll get him. Ooh, I had to wipe the sweat real quick. I'm taking the 3 hits, 3 damage. Boom. Oh, we're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna rock with it. Go, 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 go. Jump. Okay. We gotta be able to adapt. Gotta be light on your feet as a ninja. That's fine. This is just points. Let me just make sure. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, if you're far enough to kill him and not respawn, then you're good to go to jump. Like, you're leaning far enough to make it. I was scared. I mean, no, it wasn't. What are you talking about? Hoi. I think it's a jetpack. Yes, it is. Oh. Despawn. Thank you. Okay. Wipe my hands. Go all the way to the top. I don't want to accidentally die. Just go for it. Wait for the spider. Or the bat, I mean. Hui, jump! Yeah. Hui. Okay, we just gotta hold. Okay, I really gotta wipe my hands. Hold forward. Boom. Okay, everything's off screen. Their timer sort of gets reset when they get back on screen. Like if you notice, 1 second. I'm not gonna deal with you. I'm right behind you. There you go. Like if you notice, when I fight the turrets, I'll make them leave the screen and then put them back immediately afterwards because it resets their timer. Their fire rate is very consistent, so you get like a mental timing for it. So, yeah. Okay. What if DMC had 12 characters? What would happen? I don't even know. At that point, well, at this point, it won't surprise me if they go that far. Bring back Lucia, that's for sure. Bring back, a DMC 1 version of Dante. Oh my god, wait. Wait. For the love of God, wait. I gotta stop talking. Because think of Streets Rage 4, right? Just bring back legacy versions of a certain character. Like I can see DMC going that route. This is very, very terrible. Oh, I don't have enough Nimpo. Oh my god. I didn't know what I did wrong there. And there's no heals for a long time. And I take a damage boost on purpose on this section. Oh, whoops. Like doing that stops him from spawning. Oh, that was a waste. Stops him from spawning in, but this is very tricky. Yep. We'll keep playing. Because again, that's a pretty solid run. So we're just going to work with it. I still want to practice the ending, Jackio. Okay, that's fine. Not really, but... As long as we get the number lower and lower each time, I call that a win. Okay. Not bad. So it's just 6-1 that I gotta do better at. Wait, here we go. I think this is what killed me last time. See, what did I do any different than before? Like, I took my time. But, yeah, I don't know. I swear I did the same stuff last time. And I could have gotten the health pickup too. So what's it meant to be? There's a spin slash down there, but I don't want to take unnecessary damage. Holy crap. I didn't press left far enough, so that's why I claimed the wall. I jump at a very specific spot on the ground, and it works every time. Yeah, I just gotta go for it. It's so scary, but holy crap. I've tried so many setups, but the best way I found is just to hold forward. Yeah, I kept messing up my jumps there. Yeah, I have more than enough ninpo, but I got health here, which is good. I don't even need all this ninpo for this fight. I just use my sword cancels. The store warmed up with those sword cancels, but okay, at least I can practice Jackyo. I think I'm pretty confident about the fight, but we shall see. And there we go. Start the loop. And don't worry about taking damage from the fireballs. They only do 1 damage. Looks more scary than they actually are, but it's the body you should be scared of. It does 3 pips of damage on contact. All the fireballs, just 1. And if you do the beginning, you'll get a good head start. Alright, stop the loop again. Oh. Time to adapt. Should be fine. Okay. Okay. I was being very cautious of the shrimp. Bro. There we go. 1 death. That's our PB. I'll take it for now. Whew. So that's a pretty good improvement. That's pretty good. We're getting closer. Yeah, I just gotta tighten it up. Reset. From the top. Like I said, probably an hour ago. It has become more and more normal, so I won't like buckle under pressure. But yeah, 1 death is pretty damn good. But who's counting? That's not the challenge. The amount of deaths I have no weight to what I'm doing right now. None whatsoever. Yeah, the shrimp are killer, man. They do 3 pips of damage, and it's all random. So yeah. In my head, I think they don't go to the same spot twice. But they do. So I kind of just wait but you can never be too sure. Brrr. 2, 1. Okay. And right now, like, I don't remember a lot of these candles, like, specifically. In my head, I'm like, okay, in the first stage, collect everything. Because you're not gonna die, you're not supposed to. So you're gonna carry everything over. So collect everything right now. And by the time you get the spin slash, you're good. The entire level, pretty much. Yeah, I meant to hit him, but I just froze. So yeah, I have 40 ninpo, so I'm pretty much solid here on out. But again, it's just stage. My D-pad. It's just stage 1 right now, so I can collect a few more. Okay. Yeah, I feel like my D-pad's phasing in and out, but like I said, I think it's because pressing a button for too long sort of like messes with the feedback or something. Again, I think it's all placebo, but I've had this happen to me many times playing long sessions. I actually don't remember. Okay, it's just points. Whoopsie. See, bats only do 1 damage. Bird should have done the same. Okay, I'm hesitating too much. Just go. 35. Let him jump over. See ya. Okay. Hug the right. I don't trust it. Okay. The boss. Oh, somehow missed him. Bam bam. Legacy version sounds neat. But personally I would prefer new characters. But hey, as long as it's not a battle royale mode or anything. You never know at this point. Like there is a mobile gacha Devil May Cry game, so everything's up for grabs at this point. You just never know. Hey, okay. Okay. Whoopsie. Okay, so step far, but not too far. Okay. Now it's too slow. Yeah, you can just run at these guys and you'll win that interaction. See, 47 inpo, so I'm pretty Yeah, I'm pretty good on pickups now. That's just points. Despawn. That's a shuriken. Ooh. Just fine. Wait a bit. Okay. 67. Jesus. Nope. There we go. Now I stand right in front of this pile of rocks. And every time it's like the perfect angle. Okay, 4-1. Pretty much the halfway point. Again, hold forward. Reset. Okay. Wait for him to fire, jump over. Hold forward. That's fine. Whoa, that's fine. Watch out for the mountain lions. Drop down. Get the guy with the... Oh, where's the gun guy? It never reaches that angle. Bro. It's never done that before. But again, I hesitated, so that's why I died. Story of Ninja Gaiden. Can't forget that. Oop. Just gotta get into my Zen state. It'll become more natural. Yeah, we're fine. Jump at the little purse looking thing. Nope. Okay, I definitely want to kill him first. Jeez. Come on, there we go. Okay. Oop. Okay. It'll become second nature eventually. Don't pick up the shuriken. Ooh, that was a little risky. points. Okay. It's not like I need a lot of ninpo. I almost forgot. For the boss. Keep it moving. I was just trying to get far away as possible from that ledge. Oh, I destroyed his weapon? Oh, that was weird. Unless it was... Cool, out of the way. Okay, 3-1. That was gonna hit me for a second. No good. Two, what the hell? Why would two spawn? Bro. If you notice, his hammers despawn at the top of the screen. But he does have a very rare chance to throw it vertical enough to not be despawned. I almost picked up the wrong weapon. It wouldn't have made too much difference, but it does make this a lot easier. There we go. Okay. By the way, did you say you were sword canceling? Yeah. If you press down on the D-pad and attack at the same time, it cancels the recovery. Yeah, there you go. Very fun to do. Do it too many times though, it'll hurt. It's still pretty fun. Fun little piece of tech. And Ninja Gaiden 2 only gets more tech. Not too bad. I don't think you can sword cancel anymore in that game. You can moonwalk though. I think you can. Jeez. You can control your movement while casting Ninpo. So you just slide along the floor. Very awkward situation. That was a weird altitude. Okay. Decent progress. There's 3 Ninpo Phillips right here. Just ignore the rest. Because 45 is a pretty big number to work with. There's one right here, but with this guy throwing stuff, it is not worth going for. It's way too risky. Grab this. Okay. 55 should be pretty decent. Juke. What's the plan here? Okay, I feel like I need to remember what I did to despawn the birds last time. It looked pretty easily replicable. Either way, there's a save, not a save, but a heal afterwards. It's not too bad. Okay, always like getting to 4-3 because I feel like we made some good progress. That's why I crouch when I get up here. It makes the timing a little more consistent. I'm telling you, I have weird towels, but they help for me anyways. But yeah, you might get a comprehensive video if I can manage to do this. A little fun project in the meantime. This is all points, so I forget about it. Yeah, sometimes you can squeeze through, but go. Go. 35. I just need 5 for the boss, but won't hurt to have more. Bro. Alright, he just fell off. Alright, I have more than enough. Just gotta jump in place. Bam. In NES Ninja Gaiden 2, I had to no hit the final boss because I had to. Jeez. That sounds. When those moments happen, man, like when you zone in and clutch up at the final moments. In my Alien Soldier super hard run, I barely got through with the same thing, like one hit. He kept doing these insane attacks over and over, but I somehow got through. Yeah, I took a lot of damage, but little pebble. Okay, it's too late now. Make it go left and then jump. Very dangerous. Okay, there's a heal right here. Okay. Just walk off. Bam. Works every time. Okay, serious business. So my problem areas right now is 6-1 and 6-3. The very final stretch, like right at the final heal. Well, seconds to last heal. But yeah, my button works. My sword missed. I just saw 5-1 or something like that. Been a while. I honestly don't need that extra ninpo right there, but I only need like 10 if I miss the first one. Bam, bam. Hopefully today. That's the plan. But I barely started practicing this morning, last night. Maybe I haven't stopped practicing. Like all the fundamentals transfer over. I beat this game a handful of times, but it's just about getting that perfect run. But I'm only human. Okay. All right. If I missed that slash, I would have been tossed off. Ah, screw it. We'll take it. No. Thought I was close enough to pick it up. That's points, I think. Okay. I wonder if I can just walk off, and maybe that'll work instead. Like something more consistent. Like it might as well be a no-hit run at a certain point. I don't need that. There we go. We just gotta climb our way back to our actual problem areas, but like I wonder how speedrunners deal with the constant resets. Like to see the beginning over and over and over again. I'm not speedrunning, obviously. I'm just trying to get as least deaths as possible. So yeah. My D-pad. You got 8. Bum, bum, ba-dum. If anything, I could try doing it on my Wii. Maybe the controller will help. the larger D-pad, but it would be cool to get on original hardware, but we shall see. No, bro, from the top, from the top. Nope. No way. Bro. Yeah, I didn't go forward because feels like my inputs get dropped after a while. Like maybe my thumb just slips more and more. I don't know. It's not like fully pressed or something. Who knows? I might give it 2 more tries. It's 12:30. I might go eat lunch soon and then come back, but I think this time I'm going to attempt on the Wii. Maybe that'll help. Like maybe the difference of controller might really make a noticeable change or something. So I feel like I can do it. I think I can. We got to, well, we got 1 death. As low as we got so far. I don't. Okay. I think it's possible. It's just I need the stars to align for me. But no one said it would be pretty, so eventually. That's fine. Yeah, that's kind of why I stopped. I kind of have stuttery movement. Like my inputs get released or something. Oop. That's fine. I have 45. Oh, did not mean to do that. And I'll at least get to the Amazon. Okay, I'll take that. I froze. Okay. Back on track. Okay. Yeah, I used way more ninpo than I usually do, so I was trying to be more stingy. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, cool. It still despawned him. Okay, a little hairy, but Okay, that's how you do it then. Okay, okay. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Oh. That's a sub weapon. Okay. At least we're going to get to 4-1. Unless something goes horribly wrong here. It's like. Bum, 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 bum. But even if I do get to the final boss, man, it's still like the first and second forms of Jackio. I'm pretty confident. It's just the last one. The shrimp can be very deceptive. Like they're very random, so you can't have a consistent game plan. Yeah, I'm not really in the clear, even if I reach the final form. That'll probably be the hardest part of the game, honestly. Just sealing the deal. Okay. If I get to 5-1, that's fine. This is really the end. Okay. Hug the minecart. He jumps over you every time. Wait for the bat. Oh, okay. Walk off. I think that was a bit overkill. Getting that info. This green ninja always stops right here with the double clouds right there. Okay, okay. So jump once and then go left. Okay. Oh, I actually killed him at the top of the screen. 4-3. So it's 6-1 I'm having a problem with. Crouch, then jump. Yeah, I have like 2 or 3 sections at the end of the game that are very tricky. Okay. Oh no. Just gotta go for it. Okay. Bomb recovery. Just walk forward. Okay. 5-1. Getting somewhere. Yeah. I'm glad Jackie 02 is also consistent now. Before that would be a problem, but I'm glad I found, like, he's a very consistent boss fight. It's fine. The pebble. Okay. Some sections you have to hold forward, some you gotta stand still a bit. Okay, what if that's okay, that's consistent. Wait, run. Because turning around and then jumping, there's more chance for human error, so. Let me reset. Okay. There we go. Works every time. Really? Okay. Right now I'm thinking about, like, we might have to use save state testing for like 6-1. Because it won't be, because I'm just gonna be messing with my stamina. Doing like stages over and over without like actually trying to find my problems and solve them. So when we go to the Wii, which I think we will, if I'm having constant problems in a certain area, I'll just save state and practice so I can learn. Especially 6-1. I thought just being patient was the way to go. Like, that's as far as I went with practicing it, but looks like that's not enough. I could have just went for it. It's fine. What have I done? Yeah, those little... When I stop moving, I just drop inputs at random. Like, I'm really clenching my controller right now to really make sure my inputs are consistent. Come on. I jumped a little early, so I'm glad I actually... Oh, I got so lucky. I grabbed the wall. I would have been hit by that small shuriken. Okay. I was mashing jump there. Wait for the bird. That's fine. I'd rather take the 1 pip of damage from a shoulder, from a soldier. Just gotta run forward. Run forward. Okay. Okay, he's done. Gotta wait for that guy. Oh, God, bro. That angle is so random. Like, look how much I got screwed over him doing that. That's crazy. I'll just keep going to practice, but I got really screwed right there. But at least I can show off how simple this boss is. Go to the blue. It puts you right in position every time. Because he only goes to 2 spots, like fixed areas every time. So if you know where to stand, you'll win. Okay. Let me see. So maybe take out the bat. Okay, so this is my problem right here. Okay. So like look how much stuff just spawned in. What did I miss though? I don't really need this. Okay, this is the spin slash. Okay, guess not. Okay, despawn. Spin slash. Despawn. Kill them both. Okay, why couldn't I have done that the first time? So simple. Despawn them. Okay. Dun, dun. This guy's always random. Okay. Again, I just got really screwed over from that one guy. But this is also not easy, so. You see these 2 black, like, vertical lines in front of me? Each time you cross one, an enemy spawns in. So there's a soldier. And then the bird is next. And then the bird. Okay. You just gotta be patient. Again, what did I do wrong this time? Or last time, I mean. What? I don't know why I couldn't have just done that the first time. I'm just being teased by the universe. Six three. Kick. Is this okay. That's just points. Good points. Okay. There's nothing to worry about there. Like picking up the wrong item or something. That's good. Okay, yeah, this is also pretty tricky. So let me think. And turn around in time. Oh, that part is so stressful. Yeah, this time I didn't mess up all these jumps. And it's fine, I lose the spin slash. It's whatever. Because the first phase is, I don't even use it anyways. This is the end of the level, pretty much. Despawn. Okay, you get all your health back anyway, so. Nope. Okay, that's fine. A little messy, but. Jack yo. Oh, wrong side. There we go. Oop. All right, we're back on. Okay, I got thrown off pattern there, but now this is the hard part, man. You can also kill the tail first. I'm not sure if there's any reason to do that or not. Looks like it got crazy by doing that. If only you're able to keep your ninpo. Dude, that guy screwed me over so hard, man. I would have had it. However, yeah, I played Monster Hunter a good bit. I've played Gen Ultimate a good bit. That was my first one. I played World and Rise. Like I had a group of people to play that with, but it's really tough to play that solo after a while. I've actually fallen asleep playing Rise, honestly. I would join like random hunts and I'll just knock out. It's really, I guess, boring to play without people in chat, like in sort of like conversation. So yeah, I'll just fall asleep consistently. I would actually put that game on to fall asleep. Yeah, let's have my little Switch and just play it. But yeah, I really like the Monster Hunter series. I haven't played Wilds, but I hear that's going through its own ups and downs right now. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, one death, bro. All because that guy's random hammer toss. I'm gonna do one more. What time is it? 12:49. Okay. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna go eat. Take care of some stuff, and then I'm gonna come back with my Wii and see if that makes a difference. Like maybe if the controller would help. And like give my fingers a rest, like maybe that'll make a difference too. But we're so close. So close. Yeah, I definitely won't. I can't talk. I definitely won't do this off stream. I really want my first low death run on stream for sure. We got all day too, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get it today, honestly, because the amount of progress I've made is pretty wild. So I only started seriously practicing no death like less than 12 hours ago. Like I beat the game multiple times, so I'm used to it. Like I'm familiar, but it's a whole different ball game to play this consistent. And I'll probably save state 6-1 just to do that over and over and over. I really need to burn that into me. Because once I learn like the spawn triggers, it'll make us so much more like reliable to get through. Because those spawn triggers is how I got through the infamous like AVGN part. Just know the spawns and where to stand and you'll be fine. And you gotta keep your composure. That's the big thing. So yeah, like I said, I'll probably buckle under pressure near the end if I manage to get that far. Because anything can happen in Jackie 03. But yeah, I just gotta keep doing it. Okay. Yeah, some leftover pizza, so I'm looking forward to eating some of that right now. Oh, I can just dodge him by just jumping? That's fine. Yeah, let's see that little weird movement there. My D-pad. I definitely don't want that happening in any stage, but especially this one. I think, yeah, I have no reason to stop moving. Here we go. Well, since I'm here. Okay. To the right. Okay. 30 is more than enough. There we go. You should try Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Is the other... Oh, is it all... Okay, okay. Wasn't that the Wii U game, or was that like... Because Try Ultimate is on the Wii, no? Or is Try Ultimate on the Wii U? I actually don't know. And what are your thoughts about... Oh, water combat? Always hear like a pretty big outcry to make it... to have it make a return, but I'm not sure if it's just a small minority or if the classic fan base really wants it to make a return. Okay. Another one spawned. I can't live in peace. Okay, I actually don't know what's down there. It might be windmill slash, but oh, totally forgot about him. Okay. We're a little almost too early. Surprised I didn't get hit, but I'm not complaining. Okay. Progress. Whoopsie. Took a lot of damage. But he's taking more. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be our last attempt right here. And I'll come back in a few hours, but I feel it, man. I feel it. I can't just stop here. Okay, don't stop. Reset. Okay, we covered. Fall straight down. You can fall down. Gotta remember that. Okay. GG's. My D-pad again. So a little break is probably all I need. We'll be back. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate is on the Wii. Okay, and 3DS. That's a weird, like, gen crossover. Cause that, by the time the 3DS was out, like the Wii was already getting old. Cause the Wii had a DS, and Wii U had 3DS, right? Sort of thing. With Water Combat 4 is the one with the frenzied monsters, Apex monsters. Okay. And that's what became Gen Ultimate, no? Or something totally different. Okay. Oh man. This is probably one of those situations where you need like a quick break and you'll come back and get it first try. So, I feel it. But yeah, I'll be back. Oh, what time is it? 1? Probably at 3, which is 2 hours for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna cool down, eat, relax for a bit, and then round 2. Yeah, see you in a few.